Hey guys, welcome Team Creative Designs. Welcome back to my channel. I am so glad to have you here with me today. We are going to go a little bit off of normal topic today, and we are going to be discussing credit scores. Yes, of course, credit scores affects each and every one of us. And a good credit score, we all know, saves us money. So today we're going to talk about credit scores and what you can do to improve your credit score. So if you're interested in watching and learning, grab a snack, a pad and a pencil, and keep watching. So what is a good credit score? A good credit score is 700 or above. Anything above 700 is relatively good, and that's what most mortgage companies look for when they're getting ready to give you a mortgage loan. A lot of people have a misconception about how you build your credit. People get into trouble, their credit score drops, and a lot of people think the first thing they should do is call a credit repair company. That's not necessarily so, guys. Credit repair companies, nothing against them, can be helpful. They tend to write letters, they challenge things on your credit report, and they can get some things removed, which can ultimately increase your credit score. However, it does cost you money. You're not guaranteed to get those things removed. So let's talk about some more productive ways of utilizing that money to get your credit score up so you can have the things that you're wanting and reach the goals that you're trying to reach. So first of all, when you're trying to repair your credit score, one of the most important things you have to learn is a lot of people feel like not having credit, not having loans is the best way to improve your credit score. That's the total opposite, guys. Actually, the best way to improve your credit score is to have credit with someone. You need to have a loan, whether it's a basic credit card, a small personal loan. You need to have a loan, and you need to show that you can pay that loan responsibly. Most creditors look at how you pay your loans, how you pay your bills. Are you paying on time? That's the first thing to raising and increasing your credit score. I know a lot of you are saying nobody's going to give me anything. They're not going to give me a credit card. They're not going to give me a small loan because my credit scores are horrible. You can actually apply for a secure credit card utilizing your own funds, and that way it builds your credit. So if you're thinking, why would I get a credit card and utilize my own funds? By putting your own funds on a credit card and utilizing the correct amount of those funds each month and paying on time, you can increase your credit score tremendously. Another thing we need to talk about, guys, is how are you utilizing your credit? When you get a credit card or a small loan, number one, you need to make sure that you can afford the payments monthly on the money that you borrow. A lot of people get into trouble because they get large loans and they can't afford to pay the payment on time. Now, we all know right now is the economic challenge. A lot of people have financial challenges and things are going on. So some of the things you can do when you apply for a credit card, it's best to get one or two major credit cards. Avoid getting department store cards. When you start getting multiple cards or multiple loans, it can become not only challenging to make the minimum payment, but you also have a higher chance of forgetting to make a payment. Another thing you can do is set reminders in your phone or sign up for automatic draft. At least sign up for automatic draft for your minimum payment. That decreases the risk of you forgetting to make a payment, which will ultimately drop your credit score tremendously because it shows creditors that you're not responsible in paying your bills. So if you've done those things, you've gotten a credit card, you have a loan, small loan, a credit card, something that you've been paying on for an extended amount of time, and you're paying it responsibly, what other things can you do? A lot of people don't understand that when you have a credit card, if you utilize more than 30% of your available credit line, your credit score will drop. When creditors see you utilizing more than 30% of your available credit line, they feel like you're not using employable income to live and you're living off of credit, which is not a good thing because it shows that you're high risk. So if you have a credit card that has a $500 credit line, you should only be utilizing $150 of that credit line, $150 of that credit line at any given time, guys. So you can't go out and make a $300 purchase because you've then exceeded that 30% threshold. So make sure you're very conscious about what you're charging and when you're charging, and be sure that you can make those payments on time. Something else that is key when trying to build your credit is to make sure you are in the know. You need to use some type of tool, a credit monitoring service, to monitor your credit and to get credit alerts in case someone is utilizing your credit and you're not aware. Being in the know and knowing what's happening on a routine basis on your credit report helps you to be proactive in building your credit. I personally, and I'm not an affiliate of Credit Karma, I'm not paid by Credit Karma, I love Credit Karma. I love it for two reasons. You can get a weekly update of your credit score and credit utilization, so it helps you to keep monitoring what your numbers are. And it's also free, and it does not decrease your credit score, or you don't take a negative hit when you pull your credit score using Credit Karma. Now, I'm just saying Credit Karma, but there are several tools out there that you can use to monitor your credit score. Understand, though, that these tools are not exactly what you will see as far as numbers when you pull your credit from TransUnion, Equifax, or Experian. These are the certified credit companies that pull your credit score when you're applying for a loan, when you're applying for an automobile or mortgage. Those are the things that will be pulled, especially if you're looking for a mortgage. So there will be some variation in what you see as far as your credit score with Credit Karma, but it does give you a pretty realistic expectation of what your credit will be when you go to apply for these loans. Guys, when you pull your credit score and you monitor your credit, if you have an old collection, if you have an old account, unless you are told by a mortgage lender or someone that you're trying to apply for something important from, such as an auto loan, if they have not told you to pay those things off, it is not always the best thing to go and pay those bills off. The reason I say this is, and I know it sounds crazy, if you go and you have a collection bill, for example, that has been in collection for 18 months, and you go and say, I'm going to pay this off because I'm trying to build my credit, you have then acknowledged that that bill is yours, that you have been irresponsible in paying it, and believe it or not, that can drop your credit score. So if you are trying to get a mortgage or a loan, talk to your lender, have them pull your credit, find out the things that are on your credit. Of course, if they recommend that you pay something off that has been in collections, by all means do so. Otherwise, please don't touch those accounts, because if you do, it can decrease your credit, although you have great intentions. Guys, I hope this video has been helpful. I hope each and every one of you achieve and realize your goals. If you have any questions or comments, please put those down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I love you guys. Best wishes. Until next time, stay safe, be healthy, and remember, we become who we believe we are.